We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Washington Wizards. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And now Washington. In starting group, they've got Daniel Gafford. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Avdia in at the 4 spot. And for Toronto, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Poeltl. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up. And
so off the tip, it's Toronto. Siakam, the bounce pass. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Siakam's got his team on the board to start the game for the Raptors. Right, the pass to Gafford. And here is Poole. Right outside. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a high percentage look for DeJuan Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Schroeder against Wright. Schroeder dishes to Poeltl. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Both free throws good from Poeltl.
And Poeltl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Now here's Wright. And the pass to Poole. Back to Wright. Pass to Poole. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Here's Schroeder. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Now here's Gafford. Kuzma outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
That pump fake by Kyle Kuzma got that defender off his feet. Contact happened. This is what you want as an offensive player.
And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
Poeltl's shot is off.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Avdia with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Kuzma with the screen for Avdia. And Poeltl sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Wright. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Now Gafford to the middle. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Toronto leading by 4. outside on the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
Pass to Gafford. Kuzma outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out the numbers for Siakam, coming off a terrific season, put up about 24 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Trent's checked in for Scotty Barnes. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now, here's Gafford. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Avdia. Poole kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Avdia. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The pass to Anunoby. The 9-foot shot. Rebound, Washington. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Right against Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
For the screen on Trent, here's Poole. In the corner, it's Gafford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Goes up to the stripe. And another shot. Bertle's shot is off.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Wright, the pass to Poole. Back to Wright. Pass to Poole. Wright sets a screen for Poole. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Raptors with the lead. Here's Trent. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Right against Schroeder. Now here's Wright. Defense is right there. For the screen on Anunoby. Kuzma passes to Gafford. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kispert's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Wizard substitution. Number 24.
Trent with the wide open look. Rebounded by Gafford.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And right, here we go. And Pirtle sends it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now, here's Siakam. It's over Avdia. And again, Toronto no up.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Poole. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Gafford misses. Here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Trent gets the bucket.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And here is Wright. Down low. Kispert. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
Daniels is checked in for the Raptors. Flynn comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Washington, Gallinari, he's checked in for Avdia. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeLon Wright. Siakam for three. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got 5 now.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
It's Trent on the wing. Guarded by Poole. And the rejection by Gafford. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Poole. He's coming off a 22-point game against Brooklyn. And they're on the break. Here's Flynn. And again, Toronto with the triple. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Gafford. Back to Jones. Shoots over Flynn. Jones, no luck. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 7. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3-ball too critical in today's NBA.
And Washington has possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Basket good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Poole against Trent. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Wizards trail by 7. Jones the pass to Poole. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That's his first foul.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Kuzma. McDaniels defending. Kuzma can't get it to go. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
The free throw drops from McDaniel.
Number 32, Otto Porter.
And so it's It's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So on the floor for Washington, Jones is out there with Kispert. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. Jones kicks to Muscala. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones, how he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Siakam, that's good.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really project the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So here's Gallinari after the Raptors pick up 2. Passes to Kispert for the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Pascal Siakam again. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. Wizards shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. The pass to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Kuzma. And he drives in. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent recognition from Kuzma. Solid running these screen and rolls.
Raptors leading by 12. Pass to Trent. Shoots it up. Rebound by Muscala.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Jones against Trent. Five to shoot. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors with some changes. OG Anunoby comes in for McDaniel. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Porter. And then for Washington, Avdia comes in for Gallinari. And it's Wright in for Kispert. Jones against Schroeder. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And Avdia the bucket on the assist by Jones.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Jones looking for an opening. Now, here is Muscala. He's covered closely, and that one good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of one.
Toronto leading by 10. Siakam with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Avdija. Here's Wright. And the lead is down inside single digits. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Now the pass to Trent. Now Siakam. 15 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. From the arc. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. And a switcher also for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Muscala. Jones against Schroeder. Jones, the pass to Gafford. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam outside. Spins. Trent outside. But Trey. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go. Poeltl's got 6.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
Daniels, he's checked in for Toronto.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Schroeder, again, Toronto.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Yep, just the way he wants it. All right, D.A., thanks so much. Here's Siakam. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Wright with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Jones, the pass to Gafford. In the corner, Wright with it. Now here's Jones. To the paint, just 5 on the clock. Gafford misses. Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Siakam. Over Jones. And it comes off the front of the rim. Wizards have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
That's his first personal foul. 13 fouls.
And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And it's Barnes in for McDaniel. Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Tyus Jones. And again, no good by Toronto. Wizards trail by 8. Kispert kicks to Wright. Wizards passing it around. For the screen on Poeltl. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Schroeder passes to Purdy. Over right. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
He kicks it to Kispert. Back to right. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Schroeder passes to Boucher. Here's Purdy. He's got 6. Pass to Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. How he did last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Up top, Anunoby passes it to Boucher. 1:58 left now here in the second. To the inside. Barnes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Making a change here. Siakam's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Kuzma's checked in. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. 8-point game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Schroeder against Wright. Schroeder outside. Anunoby against Poole, and stolen by Wright. Here's Avdia, and finished off by Avdia.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Poole, and the bank shot is good. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. Kuzma outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring, it's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
Daniels, who's checked in for Barnes. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6. There's the double team with Avdia. There's McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Poole. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
How about the defense of Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there and get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. Hard to imagine Pascal Siakam making a bigger impact in the first half.
The way he kept getting buckets, it's like we're on sale. I don't know what that means, but it's what the producer put on my teleprompter.
Show business. Get it? You gotta love it.
All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. Out in the East, Damian Lillard.
It's a privilege to watch Lillard when he's on this type of streak. Has tremendous range, loves to pull defenders out into deep waters. That sets up the drive. He could take over a game in a heartbeat, and he's doing it with regularity.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdiev's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's right on the wing. Poole kicks to Kuzma. Poole with it to the middle. Clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Avdiev's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Barnes. Rebound, Washington. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. We get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, Siakam. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Siakam outside. Pirtle inside. Gafford's there. Pirtle's shot is off.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 6. Pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Kuzma. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Avdia can't hit.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Barnes gets double teamed. Screen by Pirtle. Barnes finds Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Pirtle with the double team. Over in the corner, Poole. Here's Wright. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good on the three. Toronto leading by 8. Now Schroeder. He's got 6 and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
I love Kyle Kuzma not settling for jumpers. We know he can shoot it, but that's a nice job drawing contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And the first one drops. Trent's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
Now here's Schroeder. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Kicks to Schroeder. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Siakam passes to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Fires the three. They get it back. Pirtle kicks it over to Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 11 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kuzma outside. Wright sets a screen for Kuzma. And it's Wright missing. Toronto leading by 9. Poole brings the double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Pirtle, the pass to Trent, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 13. Now here's Wright. He's got 6. Passes it to Poole. Will it go? The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. There's the pass to Gafford. Kuzma with it. He's guarded by Anunoby. For the screen on Anunoby. Here's Kuzma. And Pirtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Washington calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
change here. Kispert's checked in.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. Last season's performance for him averaged about 9 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
Toronto calls timeout.
Some stats for Purdy. Last season, he played outstanding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam kicks to Trent. Tries from 7, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Right against Schroeder. Down low. The kick out to Poole. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got 11.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Tries the spin move. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Avdia, he has 6. And here is Poole. Inside, Pirtle with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
Now here's Wright. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Some changes for Toronto. McDaniels checked in for OG Anunoby, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Dennis Schroeder. The Wizards also changing it up. Mike Muscala is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Alinari comes in for Avdia, and Jones subbed in for DeLon Wright. Here's Pirtle. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Trent against Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 8, shot from 12. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Washington with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Muscala. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
51 seconds left to play in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors leading by 16. Siakam, high post. Gallinari on him. Siakam misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Jones kicks to Kispert. Trent against Jones. Gallinari with the screen for Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 10 points for Gary Trent Jr.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Shoots from 12. Again, Toronto. Jones with it. No good, shot missing. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Toronto ahead, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Gallinari is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Kispert. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Jones. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
It's good.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Trent up top, defended by Jones. Trent can't hit. Wizards trail by 18. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Gallinari passes to Muscala. Kispert wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Jones. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Trent.
That is first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Muscala. Raptors leading by 19. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Trent with it, now guarded by Gallinari. That one drops for him.
Well, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Now Jones, Gallinari outside. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
First one falls for him. That one misses. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Trent. Siakam inside. Gallinari covering. Siakam kicks to Trent. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gallinari passes to Kispert. Kicks it out to Jones. For the screen on Trent. Jones drives in, and it's Kispert in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Toronto leading by 18. Trent outside. Over Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Trent hits them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Now here's Kispert, guarded by Porter. Jones against Trent. And it's Jones scoring on a gorgeous play.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
From deep, Trent. It's good from long range. Trent's got 15 points here in the second half.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
The feed to Gallinari. To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Toronto calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
We need you to get back right now for your north side crew.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. OG Anunoby comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. The Wizards also changing it up. Avdiiv's checked in for Gallinari. Poole comes in for Kispert. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jones. Now here's Barnes. Schroeder kicks to Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
For the screen on Anunoby. Poole finds Wright. Shot clock at 6. Back to Poole. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Gafford with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Poole. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Now, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Avdia. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. Here's McDaniels. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma passes to Gafford.
Toronto foul. Chris Boucher. That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Washington.
And that one falls for Gafford.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Porter looking it over. Passes to Trent. The dish now to McDaniels. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 on the clock. Here's Boucher, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Boucher's got his first basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Poole on the wing. With some arc. Gafford kicks to Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Back to Boucher. Dishes it to McDaniels. Outside Porter. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Kuzma. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Right against Trent. And Wright kicks to Poole. Gafford sets the pick for Poole. Rebound by the Raptors. Now, here's Trent. Puts the move on. Achua, the pass to McDaniels. It's Trent on the wing. The pass to McDaniels. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Poole with the drive, and Gafford throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Trent against Wright. Trent can't hit. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porter against Poole. Gafford is screen on Porter. Poole the pass to Gafford. Porter pulls it in. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series. to establish a psychological edge.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jakob Poeltl.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Washington.
First free throw is good. Flynn's checked in for Porter. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And the dunk by Boucher.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Flynn. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pascal. You've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and you know I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.